How? Oh, sorry. Howdy. Is the sound all right? All right. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, not much. Well, it seemed pretty difficult to YouTube to connect with the stream, but the connection seems good. Oh, I can already do
No, one
this.
minute. Time for a break. That's enough intel for now.
Yeah, I can't. I can do it tomorrow. Yeah. So I don't know why it changed. Ah, okay. So it changes anyway. Hmm. So where are we? I have a situation. My first screen said like 20 minutes ago that goodbye. I'm not doing anything, and it seems like a mechanical problem. So it might be that it's after like 12 years ish. No, it's about 14, 13 or 14 years. And that this TV, because it's a TV, has been served me uh, traveled a couple of countries multiple times. So yeah. Uh, so I'm doing everything on one stream, so I barely see anything. Just a corner of the screen, what is on YouTube. But at least I can see chat. And what else? Oh yeah, there are anecdotes. There are multiple of them. Nothing here, but let me just check the other places because here there isn't any. There is one. Here's another one with official. Those two, I guess. So first we're going we're going to do these two. Coffee. Actually, this one is caffeine free. Or decaf, or how you say it. Oh, there you are. What up, man? Oh, Shincho, you're uh still not voiced. Oh, as previous this, these might be older ones. So, my brother's right. I'm a writer of books, but no seller of them. What are you working on right now? Done sorting your manuscript out? Just about. Only a few chapters left. It's just, could I ask you a question? How much do you think my calligraphy could sell for? There are some things money can buy. Oh, come on. What's with that old-fashioned talk? I'm being serious here. I don't know much about the calligraphy market, but I enjoy every word you pen. So, thank you. At least you're not couching it on business jargon like they do at home. Penned words are worth their weight in gold, and there's no market for such prices as you might command. Earlier, I asked my brother about the typewriter situation. He cut me off just as I was about to ask why he hadn't brought one back for me. And can you guess what he said? That he didn't bring one back on purpose? No, in fact, he actually bought one back a long time ago. He even knows about everything that's happened recently and asked me to try the typewriter to see if the size was appropriate. As it turns out, it did. In fact, its dimensions had been modified to suit the dimensions of my palms, which made it very comfortable to use. He even said that in an emergency, I could use this typewriter for my novels and other writing needs, and that he'd already notified my great grandfather of the arrangement. As to why he didn't just give me the typewriter earlier, it was actually because he was hoping that I could eventually improve my penmanship. They say that to see a person writing is to see them also. Person's writing. Handwritten words will always give a reader a greater sense of closeness to the author. My brother said that he was also willing to part with the chronicle of cleansing ink rather than sending me the typewriter straight away. Because he felt that while my handwriting wasn't up to par, it still showed a sense of remarkable style and vigor. As such, he feared that were I to simply keep using the typewriter, I would forget how to write with a pen altogether, thus ending any possibility for my improvement in calligraphy. So I got distracted with trying to figure out if the newer models, newer characters, are more detailed than the old ones. Because look like the hair here has like two colors. Even luminous. So the shading is like with just a darker color of everything. And I will show you why I'm paying attention to that. And I thought I'd say that handwritten work was more valuable. To be honest, he had me sweating there too. I was so nervous I almost crushed my teacup. I was afraid he might say something like, in business, closeness is communication, communication is connection, and connection is moral. As such, to practice one's penmanship is to earn moral. If he had said that, I would have had to flee to Chongyun's place to stay there for maybe 10 days to 2 weeks. Well, he seems like a reasonable fellow then. Yeah, he never talks about the business with me, he just lets me live my life. Even though he says nothing about it, we have too many business dealings for me to not know that to see a person's writing is to see them also, and fine words written are worth their weight in gold. A single artifact of my great grandfather's writing is worth hundreds of thousands of more, and a letter from my brother can bring someone here just to say a personal thank you. When I went out with my brother on a courtesy call, I even saw someone who had hung and framed a congratulatory note left by my great grandfather. Now take a look at these books. These are novels I just wrote, and the contents are completely identical. But when I signed one of them, the last stroke I penned went a few inches wide, and voila, it can sell for 200 extra more. The words are all the same, and the writing hadn't changed one bit either, but the price changed all on account of the length of the single stroke. Congratulatory notes can have the same content, but everyone would hang my great-grandfather's up on the wall and carefully preserve one that my brother sent. I know that these are just trivial matters of business and no one really cares what the letters themselves say. I don't care either. It's all about who sent it to them. It's just, I remember every letter you've ever written to me. See, I've got them all right here. Back up too. Ugh. I know. Thank you. I know it's been tough on you reading my scribblings. I learned how to use the typewriter as soon as possible. We shall soon be forever rid of badly written letters. I prefer your handwritten letters. You call them scribbles, but I call them heartfelt. Nope, I'm with him. Alright. In that case, I shall continue writing to you in my finest illegible calligraphy. But should you ever find my lettering neat and orderly, please do come find me as soon as possible. I may have been kidnapped, or perhaps I just really want to see you. Ah, will you look at that? It's getting late. I shall see you later, Petunie. I wonder if Miss Chiffon also turned to the sword because he did not want to see the products of his pen pal for coin. Well, I wouldn't say that that was interesting, but that was one. Now I hope that this chick will be voiced. Now where? There you are. Oh ho ho ho, is this the day? Has it come at last?
Mein Fräulein, the text has been proofread again, per your wishes.
Oh, glorious revelations of the Immernachtlight. In the princess's name, shine forth your light and fill the earth with your radiant glory. Hey, official. Oh, greetings, best one. Today is a joyous day indeed.
You certainly seem like you're in a good mood, Fischl. Is the issue with Lisa resolved?
I really think that I did this one. Haha, as one might have expected of a mage who guards hidden troves of knowledge, she knew well, far better than most mortals, of the consequences of defying fate. Thus did she come to her senses and submit the Heilige Edict der Verurteilung into my rightful keeping upon hearing the distant summons of the Immernachtreich. And that's all that happened?
Come on, Fischl. It's okay to admit that you had to ask her nicely.
Mein Fräulein speaks truth, in fact, with the sole qualification that Ms. Lisa handed over a fresh copy of the text. As it turned out, she left the library to seek the opinion of the Adventurers Guild, and also to print a new copy of the manuscript. Thus, we could make what edits we needed without damaging the copy that is in the library's care.
Ah, so that's what happened. Paimon knew Lisa always liked you, Fischl. She'd never make things hard for you just because.
Okay. Now that I have this comparison, I really like the new Paimon's voice. Indeed, even I, who despise the causality of 3,000 universes and witnesses the dying of 1,000 worlds, must confess a measure of respect for her virtuous reason. Oz, my familiar, now that the Heilige Edict has been edited,
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Let us go hence unto her and give her the royal salutations of the Immernachtreich. Looks like we'll be able to read the book today. Oh, blessed one of mine. Did I not say that the cord that binds us is as the dawn and its light intertwined? Now then, I present unto you the promised fruit of the designed hour, the great revelation of the Immernachtreich, the Heilige Edict der Verurteilung. The spiraling depth, the secret thoughts of the gods, the prayers of the end. All such answers may be found in the sacred tome of everlasting night, and is yours to peruse. Be enlightened and dance with joy. Okay, this is a good one. In the name of Fischer von Luftschloss Narfidort, I...
Mein Fräulein, we must be going.
Right. And then they left. Official dictionary. Oh, it's so good reading. The Neuflage der Prinzessin. Editors note that both the official dictionary and the official dictionary the Neuflage der Prinzessin have as their proper name Heilige Edikte der Verurteilung. As such, incorrect nomenclature. What the during formal occasions, such as literary or award ceremonies, should the text be so fortunate as to win a prize, would be ill-suited, ill-considered, and quite frankly, ill-advised. Original text. Hark, I bear the searing winds of yesteryear that echo through the abyss of time, howling through the tower, forgotten in the torrent of causality. Translation: Storm Terror's Lair. New translation: Hark, I bear the searing winds of yesterday that echo through the abyss of time, howling through the tower, forgotten in the torrent of causality. Wasn't it the exact same? Okay, so original text: an unforgivable sin, simply and irremissibly unforgivable. Translation: I am angry, but I shall forgive you. And the same thing. Okay, original text: in the name of Fischer von Luftschloss Narfidort, I condemn thee unequivocally. I shan't forgive you this time. Same thing. Okay. I should not have cared for that either. The old anecdotes are not that good. That's for sure. Now, let's do the Durin quest first. That's something different. That's a new thing. Oh, he's right here. Huh.
Hey, Durin! Any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-borne melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
Wind, melodies, Mondstadt. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh!
I don't know.
Care to elaborate?
Wind? Music? Poetry? Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
I thought that we know the answer.
You mean Lord Barbados?
Oh, you know too?
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
You already heard.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Let's go.
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
Follow the guidance to find the Venti. Oh, that way. Should we see? Yeah, okay. This way. That way.
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
It doesn't even say that Venti is enough.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse.
What was it? We heard that story before.
Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake.
Okay. As the voice actress, as she's singing, it can be heard that it's a she. Even though it was Venti's voice, so the boy's voice, and I think she does a very good boyish character, but this one was obvious.
Sleep at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. They're frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct! Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods? A cliff?
I mean, I wouldn't have.
Oh! So that's where it is!
I wouldn't have figured it out without listening again, but. The sky, definitely. What would give the cliff where land meets sky? So that's why cliff. But how does woods come in? Maybe just because of the leaves. Ah, whatever.
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot.
Oh, okay. It's even easier.
And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great animal Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Of course.
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh, if the last line goes, "To be continued."
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance? Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Oh, leave it to me. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, it's the opposite. So these were the 3 melodies. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom. The prophecy.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the Story Witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
What should be used to celebrate his birth? Sweet candy, vibrant balloons. Candy.
In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Uh-huh. Oh.
So, we're back in the story world, huh?
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these three seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, but where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Why didn't you just say so?
So many Durin is actually there. I mean, we saw. So it's getting birthed
Hey,
last time.
the other Durin?
Is the storybook Durin?
Hey, Mini Durin? Nope, no reaction. Seriously, did he doze off at his own birthday party?
Brought to life by the witch's magic ink, the dragon child played with animated glee each time the tip of her pen danced across the page. Yet she could not spend all her time writing. For the upcoming witches' gathering, she had no choice but to set down her pen. But before doing so, she wrote one last line. So did the child drift off into blissful slumber.
So the reason she never wrote the little dragon's reaction was because she ran out of time?
Huh, that's a bit convenient.
Strange. I don't remember ever being at any of the mages' gatherings. When exactly was this birthday party supposed to have happened?
No wonder you don't remember. From the looks of it, you were probably fast asleep at the time.
The witches went on chatting away, ignoring the empty-handed guests.
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then.
Is that going to be a
What
choice?
should we go for?
Melee weapon? Ranged weapon? Knowledge.
Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want? Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure?
Why would that correlate?
Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
The book. What do you think, Durin?
Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Why would that matter? It's more like, what would you want now?
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
And observe the warrior's sword. A toy sword, perfect for a little warrior in the making. I mean, let's keep looking. A tome? The ideal gift for a budding scholar. Why was that the second one? A little slingshot, just the thing for a wandering hero to be.
The guests
I go with the tone.
hesitated, and not.
Oh, sorry.
The guests hesitated, and not without good reason. Given how much this gift would mean to the little dragon, a bit of careful thought could go a long way.
Okay.
In the end, the guests settled on the Scholar's Tome.
So you're the scholarly type, huh?
I just feel like I should learn more about the way the world works.
Yep, I think that's more fitting.
What makes you say that?
I'll give you an example. Did you know that in Mondstadt, using fire to catch fish is a punishable offense?
I'm guessing Clee took you fish blasting.
I thought she was just teaching me regular hunting techniques. It was only after Master Jean caught me and sent me to solitary confinement that I realized I'd misread the situation. So much of what's considered common knowledge in your world just wasn't in Simulanka. So I have to learn, or I'll keep causing trouble for everyone else.
Paimon's not sure that counts as common knowledge.
I think it's pretty common. Attend the birthday celebration with the gift.
Alright, they should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time.
So, what I was saying about the two color. So here the shading, you can see, like, for example, at this point, that there are multiple colors. I mean, Shincho also has this one in his hair, but still, it seems more detailed like that.
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wise and accomplished scholar. Accepting the guest's blessing, the Story Witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the Seer Witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
So that's Barbeloth.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the Seer Witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve, for there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
The Merry Witch.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
Sage Witch. Oh, so that was Rheindatter.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was, so much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
So does that mean that Rheindatter at this point hadn't devour, you know, that one shade? Oh, the name eludes me. Rheindatter. Can't think. But if this is, because this is about the time of the creation of Simulanka. So in relation of that.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold.
So that's why she intentionally left it unfinished.
With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own.
Came bearing blessings of their own?
Perhaps this extra dash of wisdom might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
Witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
Yep, looks like we've completed this chapter too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after what happened in Simolanka, with everyone's blessings.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too.
So the question that this detail, is it related to the light that shines on them? Huh.
Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
That's a good question.
it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Don't worry, even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Which is going to be the next day.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
I think I'm gonna stick around, take my time reading through this book. If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come find me.
What can we see? So I could. Yeah, so in 5 hours. Yeah, I could do this one, but I will not do it just right now. I will do it when I finished the rest. I don't want to do it in the same time. That's what I meant. So yeah, and also even the character ones I will do next time, because I only wanted to jump in and go on with some of the Durin stories, with some of Durin's story, and because there were those 2 anecdotes. But hopefully tomorrow we will continue. Yeah, and I just because I want to look after what happened with my first screen here with this TV, because it might be that it's hopefully it didn't give up just yet. But my mind is not in the game, definitely. So I'm finishing it now. Thank you for watching. This was actually finally really very short one, because I said it so many times and now it happened. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.